Good morning, guys. And this is Mohan from eTechie Chennai team. Today we are going to discuss about networking topic. Okay. And first we will discuss with the definition of networking. Last week itself we will discuss about this one. Let's once again we will discuss. I will explain the definition of network. So it's nothing but a computer network is a collection of computers and devices connected together via communication media. Okay, in this devices, as I mentioned, right, so it can be a system or printer or scanner. So these computers connected together, that is nothing but a network. Okay, and communication device in the sense like the medium in the sense cable, Wi-Fi, and the satellite, whatever the thing, those are the mediums for connecting these devices. So this is a definition for network. So next we will move to advantages for this network or importance of the network. So the main thing is the importance for network is to share computers, or to sharing the files, to sharing the data. So in cases if it is a small medium, for example house, we can connect with 3 to 4 machines, so that we will transfer any personal files or data or photos or videos we can transfer. For the in such the same cases, for corporate level, we will connect any number of systems like what you say. In corporate, we will normally discuss with the client server model. That is different. So the main thing for network is the connecting together the machine for sharing the data or whatever the thing. That is the main importance of the network. Okay. So disadvantages means in some cases the main reason is disadvantages in network, like medium. If the medium got failure, then your whole data can be not moved, so that it could be some disadvantage for the network. Okay. Next, we will move to the types of network. The types. So normally we have a LAN, MAN, and WAN. So all we know about the LAN, local area network. So in this minimum 1 to 10 systems we can able to connect. Okay, and if a MAN, it's a metropolitan area network. So for example, if it is a bank, if it in a city, we can connect the branches, so we can go for MAN. The medium for LAN is definitely it could be a cable, either twist pair or fiber optics. Mainly twist pair. Twist pair in the sense, already we discussed about the cable, right? The Cat5, Cat6. That is the twist pair cable. For LAN, the medium is twist pair. For MAN, it could be a fiber optic or a twist pair. For WAN, it could be fiber optic and microwave, microwaves in the sense infrared, that kind of thing. The another one is satellite. And WAN is nothing but wide area network. It could be connect with one organization, one what you said, one country to another country. So we normally go for WAN. Okay, this is a type of network basically. So we will discuss about the differentiate between this LAN, MAN, and WAN. So cost wise, the LAN is very cheap. So we need only the fiber optic and that network, whatever the thing, the router or whatever the thing. So cost wise, it would be cheaper. And it's normally it's somewhat high because we are using the fiber optic. So here it is very much higher for system as well as for the special devices to handle this WAN. It is more highest, because the medium itself, it will be a fiber optics or maybe satellite, so that it will be a highest thing according to the cost. The next network size. So we will go for network size. It will be a small, because already we discussed about LAN. We can able to connect 1 to 10 systems. So it will be a small. It is a larger, because it's a MAN, metropolitan area network. This is largest. This is the main differentiate between the types of network. And when we go for speed, it is faster. It's very faster, because the medium we connected with the cable, right? It is very faster, and this one is slower, and it is slowest. And already we discussed about the medium. It's used for this pair. This one is a fiber optic, and this one is the fiber optics and satellite. This is the main differentiate for types of network, and this is the what do you say? The differentiate between the network, right? Then we will move to difference between what do you say? The client server and peer-to-peer connection. Normally we connected the network, either it could be a server client model or peer-to-peer model. Peer-to-peer model is nothing but the connecting those 10 system with the hub or switch. So that is nothing but the peer-to-peer model. Client server, normally we have some special devices like router, switches, so that one main computer acts as a server, another could be a client, so that it would be communicate with each other. In peer-to-peer, all those machines are having the same authentication purpose. In client server, the main machine only have the administrator rights, others are only accessing tool. In peer-to-peer, all the machines have the same administration role, and for client server, it is easy to manage. So within that server, we can able to manage all those client machines. But here it is not able to do, because all the machine having the administrator, right? So it is not manageable category. That is the main thing differentiate between the client server and peer-to-peer model. So this is the basic concept which I covered with networking. That's enough for basic concepts. Now we move to troubleshooting steps or troubleshooting method for networking. So today we will discuss about the troubleshooting, and we will discuss the major issue what we face on our client places. So first thing is, so I noted down some troubleshooting error. So first one is unidentified network. So for this particular error, the cause may be a cable problem or IP problem or firewall issues. So due to three reasons, this identified network can be pop up in systems. Okay. The next one is IP conflict. So in this IP conflict, normally if 2 or 3 machines having the same IP, then you can display this kind of error in the system. So for this, what we have to do is, if in a client places you have a DHCP, like if a modem that having the DHCP, just enable the DHCP. So DHCP itself assign the IP for all machines. Otherwise, you have to specify. Otherwise, you have to give the manual IP address for each and every system. So if you give that one, we will overcome this IP conflict issues. And next one is network cable is unplugged. This one is normally we will face in customer base. For this particular error, the main cause of this one is cable. So we need to check the cable whether it is properly crimping or properly connected with the system from one end to another end. If you sort out the issue, then we will face this issue without any problem. Okay. The main causes for this particular issue is the cable. We need to check cable as well as the plugging area. That's it. And the next one is duplicate name. Exists in network. These two, the IP conflict and this duplicate name exists is moreover same. Duplicate name in the sense the computer name. If small company they have 4 machines, so each and every machine we have a separate name. If 2 machines have the same name, it can be show this particular error or this particular error. Normally, if it is for example the first machine name as system 1 and machine 2 as system 2, then it would be like duplicate name exists on the network. So in such cases, what we have to do is just go to the computer, right click computer properties, and we have to give computer name properly. So that could be not same for other systems, right? And the fifth one is limited or no connectivity. So main causes for this one is we have to check the devices. Either it could be a LAN or wireless. So we have to give the proper drivers for LAN. Then we will overcome this limited or no connectivity issue. In case this wireless, normally we have to check the device. What do you say? It could be in a coverage area. If it is so far, then it could be like limited or no connectivity issue, right? The sixth one is connected with limited access. So for this particular issue, we have to check the wireless username and password. If it is a WAP or what do you think, the other keys, we have to check, and the wireless key we have to clearly mention. Then we will overcome this particular issue. So this is the main issue we have faced in the customer base. If you have any other issues, then you have to discuss on this. We will explain, or I will explain. Can you give some other troubleshooting or issues have you faced in the customer place?
Okay, so one of the issue in
Yes.
customer place. The problem is customer need to connect Wi-Fi.
Connect?
Connect Wi-Fi through the data card. Actually, want to use a data card, Airtel 3G data card.
Okay.
Through the once we're installing the data card applications in the desktop system, customer need to connect with the mobile Wi-Fi. He already bought a TP-Link Wi-Fi modem. That's all. So we have to do this. What we do is data card installation, and through the TP-Link Wi-Fi connection, we want to access
So, okay,
mobile.
we will discuss on that. So normally, if you have any router like TP-Link, so first thing we have to check whether the particular device has the USB port. If it is having the USB port, then plug the data card to that router. There we have to configure router settings, like router settings in the sense the public IP which could be connected for this data card. Anyhow, when you connected the data card, each and every data card have the public IP. We have to mention the public IP in the TP-Link, and local area network connection also we have to configure, so that we overcome the particular issue. Next. In Wi-Fi पति discuss करो. Okay, next we will move to some this thing, how to build wireless network in a home network. Okay, first we have to check the signal whether the particular device has received the signal properly, and another one is and you have to check properly where the particular device has to fix. For example, if it is a Wi-Fi device, you don't fix the device near to the microwave or what do you say, the blockage, the bricks or blockage area. It could be normally free. If it is a free, then you have get the signal properly. The first thing. Then next thing is the MAC address filtering. One special what do you say, the option will be there in wireless devices. It could be registered in an adapter, so that it will reject other communication while to access this particular devices. And next one is wireless security. So in this wireless security, you have to give WAP or WEP security. So it could be normally it's 11G. So the technology should be 11G or 11E, whatever the thing. You have to give the key regarding to WAP or WEP. These three things we have to normally consider in a home network issue. The another thing is the last topic is going to home network problem and more mistake to avoid. This is the final topic. The first thing is network. If a network won't reach certain areas, means what we have to do? Like we have to check, already we discussed, like if a Wi-Fi router, we have to check the free space, we have to fix on that one. And next one is computer cannot see each other on the network. Okay, computer cannot see each other on the network means we have to check the cable and computer name, and if you have the special command like ping, if you go to ping command, then we will communicate with each machine. The third one is computer can get on the internet means then we have to check the LAN card and wireless card. The fourth one is special devices won't join to network means it could be either a driver's problem or like kind of issue. The fifth one is network is too slow means the signal, the signal can't be reached to the device, then it may be a slow. Otherwise, in some cases, what we have to do is normally they put the downloaded option like torrent. So in one part, it could be downloading. Then normally it will browse for a slow process. So what we have to do is we will stop the downloading torrent file, whatever the thing, and next we have to clean the history files and cookies. Then we will overcome the slow process. This is the problem or mistake we have to avoid in network. That's it. If you have any queries, you can ask.
The data card is a type of network, both type of network, 1x, hybrid, broadband.
Okay, for the data card, so they have 3 options. One is 1x, another one is broadband, another one is hybrid. So this is according to the plan. If a customer having the unlimited plan, then we have choose the hybrid. And if the signal strength is very low, you have choose the 1x. That's it. If you have normally, we can go for this broadband plus, which is very quite enough. Next.
Can you able to show me how to sample the cable?
Okay. So for the cabling, I will give the color coding these things, but here I can able to describe right color coding.
No, I need the practical.
I need practical bring the tools.
If you have cable, I can discuss. So for this particular question, I will give the color coding this thing. That's enough, I think so. So normally we have 2 types of cable. One is straight, another one is cross. So if it is a straight, so normally the twist pair cable, they have 8 cables. Start with the white, green, green, white, blue, white, orange, blue, white, blue, orange, white, brown, brown. So this same color should be in other end. White, green, green, white, orange, blue, white, blue, orange, white, brown, brown. This is for a straight cable connection color coding. For the cross, this first connection could be in 3rd place. Second connection could be in 6th place. 3rd position goes to first, and 6th position go to second. This is the main thing for straight cable as well as the cross cable. And the another thing is, if you want to connect PC to PC, then we have to choose the cross cable. PC to switch or router, we have to choose the straight cable. And the technical term for this one is data terminal equipment, and this one is data communication equipment. So normally we will, if it is a communication device, you just go for straight cable. If it is a terminal device, you just go for cross cable. That's it. Anything else? Okay, thank you for listening. Okay. Okay guys, now we move to the practical section. So here we will discuss about how to crimp the LAN cable and how to check the LAN cable whether it is working or not. Okay, first we will check the cable. So this is a LAN tester which could be a test for this particular cable. So this is a twist pair cable, and this is a LAN tester. So in the LAN tester normally we have 2 options. One is for RJ45. RJ45 is nothing but this jack. Another one is RJ11. That could be like a phone. What is it? The phone jack. That one is RJ11. So normally we have two options. So we will put the first end to RJ45 jack and other end to other device. Next, switch on the machine. And it will glow the light as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it is a glow in one end and another end properly, then there is no problem on this particular cable. So cable is fit for networking. The next one is, if you go for a cross cable, it could be like what I mentioned earlier, right? The first connection it goes for third line and the second it goes for 6. We will discuss later for that. Now we go for crimping section. Remove this wire. Just pair it according to the color coding. So start with white, orange, orange, next one is white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. Just line up all these 8 cables. Then insert the jack. And this 7 layers should be fixed properly in this link. So we have to normally just press hold. Then this is the crimping tool. Just insert this jack to the RJ45 line. Then press it. So that's it. This is the crimping for straight cable. Then we have to check with the LAN tester. The other end also we have to fix the same color. And once again we will check whether those end could be same color. White, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green. And check with LAN tester. Let's see. Okay. That's it. Likewise, you have to